All right, anybody out there? Don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm just throwing up a quick live stream. We're going to try this vertical. I've never done it before. But we're going to talk about shakes right there. Shake Shack. I'm at Crystal Cove, Newport Beach. Technically Newport Coast, but you can see the beach here. And I'm hungry, so I had to stop and get some food, and I thought I'd make a quick stream. But for those of you that are seeing this later, check this out. They've got chili cheese fries. Killer. Bacon cheeseburger, okay? I don't think I'll eat all of it, but I wanted to try it out. So anyway, hopefully it's not too loud with these guys telling us what their numbers are ready. And I'll hopefully not be too loud eating here. But anyway, hey OC Stacker, how's it going, man? So today we're going to talk about inflation. I'm going to show you guys some numbers here. So here's Shake Shack. Here's my receipt that I just got. So, you know, basically $15 for a cheeseburger. And I upgraded the chili fry. So I guess it comes with the fry at $15. Upgraded it to a chili fry for $2, and then I got a chocolate malt for $8.99. And then you got some tax on there, and I did give a little tip to help them out. But anyway, first time being here. Tastes pretty good so far. But you guys can check out the beach while I'm eating, so you're not watching me eat. But I'd love to hear comments from you guys, what's going on. I know a lot of you watched the debate this last evening, so any thoughts on that we can chat about. But I want to talk about inflation. The guys in front of me, the kids in front of me, were pretty mad that their burger had gone up in price. And what the Shake Shack had said is they just had to raise prices just the last couple weeks. So I don't know about you guys, but inflation is well and alive. It is not at like 3.5%. The CPI is a complete lie. We're having major inflation here in Southern California, and everything just keeps going up, especially food. I just keep it going up. So if Neil Han's dynasty is elected president, I'm not sure how he's going to run or get on the ballot, but if he is, he said he's going to end taxes on cow farts. I think that means that the hamburgers are no longer taxed. I don't know. But okay, we're gonna try one of these chili fries. So let me see if I can put this up here so you guys can see it a little bit. We're gonna bring it down a little bit. Oh, look at this. So here's the chili fries. They give you a fork for it. Look at that, right there. You guys want some of that? You can't even see it. All right, it's pretty good. So, PugSpark2 says the stock market is ripping, but people are getting squeezed. It's ripping, but it's not ripping everywhere. There's a handful of stocks that are doing really, really well, and there's one that is just insanely doing well, which is NVIDIA. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why anybody in their right mind would pay for a stock today that's valued over 35 times with its PE ratio. That's insane to me. I'm not buying something based on, you know, potentially 35 years from now, whatever their value is. And I know it's not exactly that, but it's roughly saying it needs to be 35 times what it is today. It could be way further out in the future. So you do have those issues. I'm in Newport Beach, California. This is Newport Coast. So if you look way down here, maybe you guys can't see it, but there's a drilling rig over here, oil drilling. You got Long Beach out there. You can see a couple piers that are here. So this is Crystal Cove. If any of you know about Marriott hotels, there's a Marriott hotel that's just over here. It's one of their family resorts called Newport Coast. But it's pretty cool. So Shake Shack is where I'm at. I'm having a chocolate malt. I'm having some cheese fries and a bacon burger because I have not even eaten today yet and I'm hungry. But inflation is well on the live, guys. That's kind of the first thing I wanted to hit. It keeps going up on everything. And guess what else is inflating too? It doesn't happen all at the same time in the same day, but gold and silver are inflating. They keep going up. So I know they've been going up and down and kind of holding a pattern, but they're going to keep going up. I fully expect a $3,000 gold before the end of the year, and I expect to see silver getting close to 40 bucks. You know, Nick's Coins would tell me I'm crazy for saying that, but I think it's going to happen. In the meantime, I think we're going to see a lot of chaos. That debate last night was a total train wreck, and I think we just tipped our hand to the whole world, telling them we're really weak. And if I were some of the bad actors out there, I'd probably attack this country pretty soon. So what I'll tell you is that I get a little bit concerned about having some kind of a cyber attack hit us soon, as well as terrorism on our own soil again. So you guys make sure you got food and water prepared in case it's not safe to go out for a period of time. And you know, we could see the stock market crash this year. We could see gold and silver go down quite a bit. We could also see cryptos go down. But at the end of the year, I think it's going to be higher. I think you're going to see them start to go up. And you know, I think we're going to see some shenanigans between now and the election. All right, guys, let's see what else you guys are throwing out here. Hey, Joseph, welcome. Watching a car accident in slow motion. Yeah, train wreck, car accident in slow motion. That's exactly what happened. So vote for Neil. He's not going to tax you on any of your stuff. Okay, let's try another cheese fry here. I haven't had cheese fries for probably like 10 years. I don't eat like this on a regular basis, guys. Yeah, that's pretty good. Look at that. Right there. Gregory Freeman, welcome. Joseph Lopez, welcome. O.C. Stacker in the house. Francis Braden. Inflation did bring the Roman Empire to an end, and it also, the fiat money system did. They didn't really call it that back then, but it was. And they continued to clip coins and to shave them. And eventually they didn't use silver anymore. So you do have that. Okay, guys, so in addition to the inflation that's going on right now, one of the other things that I think is really cool is pre-33 gold. I love that stuff. It's my favorite kind of gold to own and buy. I know a lot of people don't like it. When I talk to prepper stackers like Yankee Stacking, he'll tell me don't buy that stuff, sell it. But I cannot say for 100% sure that there'll never be another coin, or another gold confiscation. It's happened multiple times. I do have a video that'll be coming out this next week. Or maybe the week after, but it's already filmed and edited. And I will be talking more about the gold confiscation and how to prepare yourself for that. One of those ways is pre-33 gold. It's not 100% guaranteed, but the laws are written as such that it is your safest bet. With that said, pre-33 gold always has a pretty good premium on it. And right now, it's basically on sale. So I like to buy things when they're on sale, not when they're at their highest point. Okay, the chili fries are really good, guys. The other thing that happens to be on sale is platinum and palladium. I don't know as much about those. Palladium makes me a little nervous, but platinum is definitely on sale. And I think it's another metal that you can consider in your stack, but I would not do that until you have hit your silver and gold goals for taking care of your prepping needs and your family's wealth insurance needs. Then I think you could start to play with that. Okay, these chili fries are really good. Totally worth the $2 upgrade, guys. So even though their prices are high, it's about the same anywhere else you go. I mean, you're touching 20 bucks now here for a McDonald's hamburger, like a quarter pounder with cheese, French fries, and let's say a shake. You're gonna hit 20 bucks. All right, we gotta try this burger too. So we'll keep streaming until I get totally hungry. You guys get grossed out by me eating. One of the two. But I thought we'd give this a try. Just so you guys know, any of you that have a YouTube channel, hey, Chris DeCastro, how's it going? I didn't really put much content out in the month of May, and YouTube has completely penalized me. So I'm in the process of trying to get 2 long-form videos out a week, 2 shorts out a week, and 1 live stream. And then I'm going to keep putting more stuff in there until they start showing my videos. Prior to May, YouTube was showing my videos 80% of the time, or 80% of the people that saw my videos were brand new. And so that creates a lot of channel growth. Now it's switched to 80% are people that have already subscribed to my channel. That doesn't allow you to grow. They control all of it. And so I've been working hard over the month of June to bring that up, and I've finally gotten to the point where it's about 55% of the people watching my videos are new. So anyway, that's why we're doing a few of these things. Kenshi, burgers. We're lucky there's a paper market. Just wait until there's a paper Bitcoin market and you watch the price of Bitcoin go down drastically. It's going to happen. They will totally derivatize Bitcoin. That's why they put the ETFs in place. I think Bitcoin is a great option if you want to move your gold from one country to the next. Why not use Bitcoin to do that? I think it's a great option for that. As a store of money, I would never put my money in Bitcoin. I'll never do that. I know it's not safe. I can give you 1,000 reasons why it's not. But, and I'm a technology guy and I understand it really well. And Michael Saylor's a pumper. So be careful listening to him because he's just going to give you one side of it. But with that said, I think Bitcoin does have some good uses, and I do think it's going to go up in value, but it's got to stabilize before it's significantly not safe. It's totally not safe. I'm not going to do that on this video today. Because that's not our subject, but Bitcoin's not safe. It requires electricity, period. Right there, that's enough for you to not go put $1 million into it. Anybody that does is crazy, in my opinion. So, and there's a lot of other reasons, guys. But it is going to get controlled. Everything gets controlled by the big guys. That's what they do. So, all right, I'm trying to read the comments at the same time here. My phone's screen is just harder to see now. So let's see what we got here. Nickel's in the house. Hey, Nickel, how's it going? Silver is not safe. Life is not safe, but silver's a lot safer than something that requires a phone and requires electricity. I believe there'll be a day where you're not going to have access to that stuff. So if you don't believe that, if you think we'll never run out of electricity, go get your Bitcoin. It's all good. All right, let me go back to pre-33 gold. So one of the things I love about the pre-33 gold is it is rare. They're not making any more of it. Yes, they are finding them. Yes, people are getting them graded, but there's a finite supply to it. And it is a piece of history. So I don't know, what do you guys think? That's good. So my default is In-N-Out Burger out here. And I don't eat a lot of burgers, but I eat a lot more than I used to because of my kid. It makes me take them to burger places all the time. What are your guys' favorite burger places? Do you guys eat burgers? I put In-N-Out up there. The Shake Shack's actually really good. There's only one location here. It's in Crystal Cove State Park. So they didn't give me this stuff free, but I'll still do a shout out for them. But I think it's pretty good. There's the other Shake Shack that comes out of, I think it's out of New York. At least that's the first one I went to. That one's pretty good too. This one's actually better. And there's not a Shake Shack in Orange County, California. Actually, there is a new one. There's one in Irvine. So that's the closest one we have. I think Five Guys is pretty good too. It's another good place. Kenshi eats sushi, not burgers. That's the life of a Bitcoin million. So Kenshi, tell us about your gold and silver holdings. Do you own more gold and silver or more Bitcoin? Michael likes the Burger King Whoppers and fries and drink. 11 bucks in Ohio. I can't even believe that. I don't even think there's a burger you can buy for under $6 in California. So Kenshi, I think there is a strategy for Bitcoin to make you more gold and silver, and that's kind of what I like. And I also think Bitcoin's good for transferring your gold and silver around places. And I do think that's going to be something that happens in the future. So I don't hate it. I just don't trust it with my wealth. And I'm someone that got pretty devastated in 2008. My family got wiped out financially. So that's still kind of fresh for us. You can transfer gold and silver just as easily as you can transfer Bitcoin. But it's going to be easier in the future. You transfer it using crypto. That's what's coming. So there'll be places where you can go take your gold and silver or have it vaulted, and then you can easily just transfer it to another country instantaneously. They'll come, don't worry. Okay guys, these are good. I am curious to know if I can actually add someone onto the stream here. Oh, we can start a poll. This is going to get a little shaky. All right, I'm making a poll for you guys real quick. All right, there's a poll. Let's see if that worked. So there should be a poll that comes up here. And then let's see. I'm curious to see if I can bring someone else up here. Is my camera on? Oh my gosh, I don't want that on. I don't want the flash on. All right, I don't know how to bring you guys up into this format, but let's see. We're going to do the poll here for a minute. Kenshi wants a candidate that will raise national debt as quick as possible. That's just because you want to buy a hamburger for $1 million. Goodness. I've been waiting for Back to the Future prices for a Pepsi to be $50. All right, we got 10 votes in. So guys, hit that thumbs up and vote on that. We're going to talk about that in just a second. You know, there's fries in here, but once the chili's gone, kind of done with these guys. That was good. We did okay on that. The shake is good, by the way. However, it's not as thick as I like. I went to high school and college in Utah, and the state of Utah is known for thick shakes. You know, there's a lot less alcohol consumption up there, but there's way more ice cream consumption. And they know how to do shakes up there. So when you get a shake in Utah, you can flip it upside down, and it won't come out. It'll just hang there. This one would come out. This is like a true shake where it's a little bit more of an actual milkshake than like a concrete shake. But it's really good. Chocolate malt. Kennedy won last night. That's what Nickel says. You might be right on that one, actually. All right, let's see what we got. We got 19 votes. Let's get one more in, and then we'll tally it up. I didn't really give you guys a third option, which was Kennedy, or a fourth option, which was neither. So it's kind of a bad poll, especially for someone that has a master's degree in writing polls. So. All right, we hit 20. Let's see if I can pull this up. So here's what we got. 55% of the people believe that Trump won, and 45% believe that Biden won. That is way close, guys. I'm surprised at that. When I look at what I saw last night, there's a couple comments I want to make. Number one, I'm the kind of person that no matter who's the president, if I met him in person, I would call them, President Biden or President Trump. I believe it's important to be respectful, even if you didn't vote for someone. My opinion on the debate last night is that it was actually a really well orchestrated debate. We didn't have any of the hosts cutting off candidates or not allowing them to speak. It was a little weird that they didn't really allow them to have rebuttals back and forth. And only having 2 candidates instead of having like 10 people up there was a little bit easier to deal with. I thought the questions were pretty decent. A lot of answers that came out were things that I think everybody already knew. What I thought was weird is the big conversation around golf handicaps. That was kind of bizarre to see in that setting. It wasn't very presidential. And it got a little bit into fighting. We had name calling that was going on that was really crazy. I think both of them are a lot older than I would like to see a president be. But I don't know. I think both of them could have improved a little bit. I think President Biden, though, in my opinion, I think this is set up to get a new candidate in there. I'll be surprised if Gavin Newsom doesn't show up as either the presidential nominee. The phone. So that's kind of done. All right, there we go. You guys can watch me as I drive. All right, I'm not going to be paying attention to you because I got to drive. And I probably won't get your questions in here. I'll try to look and see if I can read them. But anyway, a few of you guys are still in here. All right, let's continue what we were kind of talking about. So we were talking about the poll and the debate last night. Anyway, it was just kind of a weird debate for me. I was pleasantly surprised that CNN didn't go after former President Trump. And I kind of expected, the results we had from President Biden potentially having issues there, because I heard that might be a strategy, is have him not do so well so that they can replace him. I don't know. It's a theory. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. But anyway, I didn't think it was a great debate. I thought it was kind of a train wreck debate. Would love to see some other stuff. My bigger concern in how it affects stacking and all of that, taking the politics away from it, is I don't think it looked like a very strong, case for us when it gets to being a strong nation right now. I think it could put us in a little bit of a hairy position there. So are we potentially in a situation now where there's a lot of bad actors out there that are looking to take advantage of perceived weakness, whether it's real or not? So anyway, that's something that kind of concerns me a little bit, that I hope isn't the case, but it was kind of what I thought from the debate. But going forward, I'm curious to see what you guys think. Do you think the Democrats will continue to have President Biden for the candidate for this year? Do you think they'll replace him? If they are to replace him, who would they replace him with? Will Kamala Harris still be the VP pick, or will it be a different pick in there? What do you guys think? I'd be curious to hear. Outside of that, Donald Trump. We don't know who his VP pick is yet. Do you guys have an idea of whom he might pick, or any thoughts there? So leave some comments there, whatever you guys think. So when I look at it, I try not to be very political on my channel. I'm not going to tell you guys all my political beliefs, but I will talk about them here and there, and I'll talk about really more of my concern about the Constitution. I believe the Constitution is the law of the land, and we should be following it. And I'm looking forward to the day that we're going to get back to that and start following it again. So anyway, I didn't really see anything at the debate that was screaming, hey, the Constitution is now in great hands. So they didn't cover a lot of questions about that. I'd like to see them cover questions around the Federal Reserve, cover questions around, um, taxes and income tax. Um, I'd love to hear questions about, um, where do we think the country's going from a division standpoint? Right now, the country seems very divided. So how do we get the country to not be so divided? That's another concern I've got. So anyway, that's kind of the political side of things we were going to hit today. So we've hit inflation. We know it's still going up. For those of you that don't know, inflation is primarily caused by an increase of money supply. Many economic people will tell you that it's only caused by that. On a macro scale, I agree. On a micro scale, you can have inflation caused by shortages and other things like that too. But we are still basically doing QE, even though the interest rates are not low. There's a lot of things the Fed's working on and kind of letting go. They're doing a lot of stuff to make the banks look good. We talked about pre-33 gold. That's my favorite gold. I do believe we're going to see that go back up in value. I don't know when that's going to happen, but right now, if you guys like pre-33 gold, or if you don't have any of it, I highly recommend it. And right now is a great time to buy it. It's basically on sale. So I think we're going to see that too. The other thing I'll throw out there is silver. I wanted to talk about silver briefly with you guys too. So I have been selling gold at the Long Beach Coin Show. I've been selling gold to some stores locally here and there and to some friends. And one of the reasons I've been doing that is I wanted to pick up some more silver. I don't have a lot of silver. Silver is something that most people start with. I started with gold. Oh, it's beautiful. There we go. And so, hey, Jake's Custom Parts. And so with silver, I really do see some huge opportunities. I've got a live stream coming up with Andy Scheckman on Monday. It's going to be at 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern, and we are going to have an awesome hour-long conversation. And I would love to hear from you guys. Email me or send an email to me, stackingsurfer@gmail.com. I'd love to hear your questions for Andy and get those ahead of time. In addition to that, we're going to be talking about the petrodollar. We're going to be talking about why the government, our current administration, has put out there that they want to, weaken the U.S. dollar and kind of de-dollarize. Doesn't make a lot of sense there, but it kind of goes along with what Kenshi was saying. Kenshi wants to see someone come in that is going to put us in a lot of debt. And I think I know why he's saying that, because he's got a lot of Bitcoin and a lot of hard assets with gold and silver. So, if the country goes into a lot of debt, those assets are just going to keep going up. But anyway, why are we de-dollarizing basically? Why are we allowing that to happen? Why are we weakening our currency? So that's going to be part of the big subject we're going to talk about. The other part we're going to talk about is, does Andy see any change in the silver status? Does he still see a squeeze potentially coming? We're going to talk about the gold to silver ratio. If you guys are keeping up on that, we got down to about 71, 72 on that, and we went back up to 80. I don't know where it's sitting today. I haven't looked. But, we could see that ratio go higher. We could also see it go a little bit lower, but probably not a lot lower until we see the manipulation stop. That's my guess. So anyway, I really do think silver is a good play right now. One of my friends I was texting with the other day was talking to me about he sees gold as a sell, he sees silver as a hold, and he sees platinum as a buy. So I'd be curious from you guys, are you guys buying platinum at all? Are you guys buying palladium? Both of those are about $1,000 spot, and then you're going to pay a couple $100. They kind of have a high premium, so be careful if you're buying a lot of that stuff. Make sure you know where you can sell it before you buy it. Palladium's kind of a tricky one. It'll probably be an online bullion dealer that you sell to. You're just not going to get a whole lot of that. And then, but as far as silver goes, I think it's a buy still right now. I think you just need to watch the premiums. So for me, anytime the premiums are getting higher than about $3, maybe $4 on silver eagles. I'm looking for rounds. Right now, you know, I did a video that came out, I guess part of it came out today, talking about buying a few silver eagles at $35. Okay, I bought 3 eagles at $35. I bought a lot more eagles at $28.50, and I also bought a lot of eagles at just over $30. So those are still a little higher